Hey guys, what is up? TheNeocubest here. Welcome to episode 3 of my RTX survival Let's Play. So I do apologize, in the last episode you guys couldn't really see very well in the caves. Well, I have good news for you. I have completely fixed that. So we're not going to be caving in this episode. This episode is going to be building our starter base, because obviously that is not going to be our starter base. We're going to make it a little bit bigger, of course. But let's go find that cave that we were exploring in. And I just want to pop in there for a second and show you guys what I mean. So through a little bit of recording magic, I've been able to fix that completely. So you guys should be able to see even in complete pitch darkness, because on my screen I could see, but I didn't realize that you guys couldn't see. And that was really unfair of me, and I'm sorry that I didn't test it further. But let's go in an area that's like completely dark, and let's just remove all the torches like this. And I'll show you guys how well you can see. You can probably already tell that you can see better, but please do let me know in the comments if you can see a lot better. But we'll make a completely dark room if we have the resources to do so. We don't really have a whole lot of stuff yet, but we will soon. This episode's going to be pretty awesome. But yes, it is completely pitch black in here, so let me know now, and I'm sorry if there's little bugs, but let me know if you can see now. Please do in the comments. I'd love some feedback from you guys just to make sure that I fixed everything. Obviously, it's really, really dark right now, but you should be able to technically still see a little bit. Now, obviously, I'm going to have torches when I'm caving and stuff. It's not going to be completely dark like I just showed an example of, but let me know if you can see in the complete darkness. I did testing and you should be able to see, but this is how caves should look. I'm sorry that they looked so bad and so dark in the last video, especially when that was one of my favorite parts about RTX, so I don't want you guys to think that that's how it's going to be forever. Okay, that's not supposed to be like that. But yeah, let me know if you guys can see better, because you should be able to. And I hope that it actually translates into the actual video. So I know I've bugged you a million times, but please do put a comment and tell me if the caves seem a little bit better. Obviously, when we go caving next, you'll be able to see it a lot better. But for right now, just let me know. Okay, I'm going to meet you guys back up at the surface. We are going to be working on our actual house. Yeah, I might be lost. I don't know how to get back exactly, which, oh, I guess it would be like right around here, right? Probably, since there's a ray of sunshine coming in here. But yeah, I'm really happy with how I fixed it, because it really was just so dark. But like over here is completely dark, and you guys can still kind of see, right? So I hope. Let's get working on the house, because the house is just, it's very tiny, right? And this world is beautiful, the lighting is beautiful, but we got to put some beautiful things in this beautiful world for it to be absolutely perfect. People were commenting, surely you're not just going to live in that little box, right? And I'm like, no, definitely not. That's very, very tiny. Let's eat. And then I'm going to start gathering some trees. So I don't remember if we have any saplings. We're going to go and check that. But one thing I did want to do once all the grass had grown was make this into actual path blocks. Now, of course, we're going to improve on this. This is not going to be how the village looks. We're going to put a nice wall around it. We're going to redo all of the houses and basically just make it look really good. And I know I missed that block there. I think it'll be okay. I just got done recording on my normal world, so seeing this and how good it looks is just like, oh, it's just so nice. But yeah, we do have a little bit of saplings, which is perfect. I don't think we have any bones for bone meal, but this place is just very cramped. It's very, very tiny. And I did want to show you guys a gold block, so we'll go ahead and do that before we start anything else. We'll make a gold block and we'll make an iron block just to demonstrate how beautiful this is. And then yeah, we have the saplings. Any oak wood I'm going to need because I'm going to make the house bigger. And then any of this stuff I can just clean up out of my inventory, because we're not going to need a lot of these things, okay? We don't need all those to build a house. Don't need this or this either. I am going to make... Hold on. Let me make another iron axe real quick, because we're probably going to need that. We're going to need a lot of stuff. I'm planning on getting quite a bit of wood. We'll just put it above. Right there. Okay. So this is how... And I guess that's fine. I didn't mean to do it, but it's okay. So we'll put an iron block down, and it almost looks transparent, but it's not. It's actually just reflecting everything around it, so it's like super reflective. And then the gold is the same way. It's like, now they're like actually shiny, which is awesome. So we can put these like, let's go find an area inside. I think it'd look a little bit better if it was like in here. So if I put like a, I don't know, like an iron block down there, you see how shiny it is? Yeah. pretty cool, right? So I want to get an iron farm going at some point. I know they're not very complicated, but much more so complicated on Bedrock than they are Java. I just built an iron farm on my Java hardcore Let's Play, which is the episode or the video before this one on my channel. So if you're new to the channel and you want to watch my hardcore series, it is on Java. So it's not, unfortunately, on Bedrock if that's what you like to see. But yes, I'm going to grow some trees now. I'll just have to wait for them to grow, and then I'll probably go and grab some by hand as well. But we really are going to need a ton of wood, so I'm just going to make a nice little grid here. And then... Okay, sheep, what are you doing? What are you doing, my guy? Oh my gosh, his head like... Okay, I'm not going to question it. We'll go over here and get some wood. What are you doing? You got any good trades? No, you got nothing. You got nothing, man. Even in RTX, you're still terrible. Even the beautiful lighting doesn't make this guy in a better mood. Doesn't give you any better prices. Nothing. It's kind of a shame. Okay. Well, don't mind me. I'm going to collect a little bit of wood, and then I'll come back when I have a good amount. I'm not exactly sure how much I'm going to get, but probably like maybe 2 or 3 stacks. So I'll be back in a bit. You know, I'm just over here getting wood, and I'm like, man, this is kind of a beautiful little area. I think this looks nice. Maybe we could build something down here eventually. Do a little bit of underwater exploration, right? Super bright down here, but I think you guys get the idea. So pretty. It really is. You guys were telling me how much I was talking about how good it looks. Like half the video is like, man, this looks so good. And I do recognize that. But, you know, you got to understand, those were some of my first times playing it as well. I'd done a little bit of testing, but I hadn't like played survival in RTX. So I was just really kind of shocked. So I do apologize that most of the videos before this were just me going, wow, this is so beautiful. It won't be like that. I promise. We're going to actually play the game a little bit more. But yeah, I'm going to continue collecting wood. So beautiful. I'm already having to run back home because it is dark and I do not want to be out here at night because it's scary. And look at that sunset though. That's something you can always talk about. It's just how pretty sunsets are. Even in vanilla Minecraft, they're still pretty awesome. But especially so when you got the big fancy lighting behind it. But yeah, we're going to go in this house. And I just like how everything has a little bit of reflectivity. I like how I just talked about how I'm not going to talk about it. But how can you not, right? Like, I mean, it's like the main attraction of an RTX like, sort of deal. Oh, so pretty. I just really hope that when I expand this house, I can kind of stick with the same styling of like a villager style of house. Like pretty simple, but I want to take it up a notch, right? Like I don't want it to be as simple as this, but I want it to fit the same kind of theme. And I guess my head slides into the wall there. It's just a sign that we need a better house. Our house is just too tiny. But yeah, don't mind me again. I said that like 3 times, but I need to collect more wood. We have like 59 so far, so we're doing okay. But we need to get quite a bit. And then I'd like to get a food source going too, because we have no foods. I say as I stare at a farm, right? I'm like, I have no food source. Literally just like infinite food right here. Yeah, I'm smart. But yeah, let me fill this up, and then I am going to go and smelt some potatoes. We'll make some baked potatoes. But like, this is something I want to rebuild. Like, I like these, you know, they're okay looking, but I'd really like them to look a whole lot better. So we're going to revamp these and figure out a new design. Maybe we'll do some verticality, you know, make it go up in the air or something like that. Could be fun. All right, let's just throw these bad boys in here, and we should have a stack of baked potatoes when we come back. I also forgot we had bread in my inventory, which is kind of embarrassing, but I missed so much food. Like in the first RTX episode, everyone was like, Neo talking about how he has no food with like a stack of melons and stuff. I don't know how I miss that kind of stuff. I really genuinely don't, but somehow I do. Somehow I manage by Michael Scott. Okay, anyways, I'm going to go get some more trees. You know what I just saw, guys? I look over here, I see a horse. So we don't have a saddle, so we obviously can't get the horse yet, but soon we can have our very own horse, which would be awesome. Now, for some reason, this area of trees is not... Oh, there's literally a tree inside of it. Okay, well, let me remove this, and then we'll call it good for now. We don't have as much as I said I'd need to get, but honestly, I think this is going to be more than enough. The only thing I'm kind of waiting on is for the rest of these trees to dissipate so that we get some saplings, because I'd like to, you know, get a good stockpile of saplings going, because I'm going to be building a ton in this Let's Play series. That's like the best part about having RTX, right? Like, it's just, you know, you can do everything you normally can do in Minecraft, but everything you build is just going to look so much better So that's what the focus of this series is. A lot of people are like, aren't you going to build in this series and stuff? I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to build. We're going to go find the Woodland Mansion, which is going to be beautiful to see. We're going to go to the Stronghold, which will be beautiful. Everything is just going to be so amazing looking, and I'm just so excited to show it to you guys. So please do stick around for the series. It's going to be nice. So I'm going to wait AFK for a little bit and wait for some trees to dissipate. And then once I feel like enough saplings have fallen, I will head back to the house, record, and we're going to see what happens with the house. Hopefully it's going to look a lot better. It's definitely going to be bigger. I don't know about better. Can you match the villager architecture? Probably. All right, so I've AFK'd for, I don't know, 5 minutes. Probably not 5 minutes, actually. Only like a minute or so. So hopefully there's enough saplings fallen. If not, oh, you know what? I don't think so. There's only like half of them on the ground. Okay, I'm going to wait more. Hold on. You know what I just remembered that we have? I'm a very smart person. So this is one thing that Bedrock does a lot better that I'm noticing already. Is just when you're breaking leaves, how much better it how much better it works, I guess. I know that sounds weird to say, but like when you're breaking them in Java, it seems like real choppy and kind of like, I don't know, but this is like so smooth. It like makes me want to do it more. Huh. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so we probably have enough. We got 29 saplings. That's pretty much... well, there's probably some more over here, too. You guys are like, dude, this guy's crazy with all these saplings. Why does he need all of them? It's like there's infinite trees in the world. I'm like, yeah, there technically is, but I'd rather just have them now than rather get them later. Okay, so I'm going to craft a bunch of stuff we're going to need for the house, like stairs, slabs. We don't have very much cobblestone, which is something I'm going to need to get more of. And I think I'm going to do a traditional styled quarry, something like that. I feel like that would be kind of fun. Let's just mark out an area for it, and we can add it to the actual town. Maybe like over here. I don't really know how big. Hold on. Let me just dig out a square, and then that's how big it'll be. All right, well, once I get into enchanting and like I get better tools and stuff, obviously we're going to be able to dig this down a lot quicker. It's kind of hard to dig it down right now, so we're not going to do it, but that's where we can gather some stone, and I'll make it look nice, have the same sort of villager feel to it. I'm trying to look around and see the palette of blocks they use, and they're kind of interesting. I think this is like, you know, undyed just terracotta, or is it? No, it's white terracotta. Okay. So these are fun things that we can go and farm. Gives us some nice objectives. I'm just kind of looking around, you know, the terracotta. Obviously, we're going to remove all of these things, but we'll save that for another episode where we actually go through and start doing their houses. We got to do our house first, and then we can work on their houses. I just don't know. I guess I can get terracotta now, but white dye is going to be kind of tricky. I guess I could go hunt a few skeletons at night, get their bones, and make some white dye. Or what color does this give me? Oh, light gray. That's not the same. I don't know. Maybe we could add a few different colors in there to give them a little bit of texture. Who knows? I have a ton of really cool ideas, though, for the build here. But yeah, I'm going to spend the night crafting a little bit. I'll show you what I make to build this house a little bit bigger, and then we will come back. But we really... Oh, okay, so we do have a decent bit of cobble. Enough to work with. And then I kept some other stuff. And I kind of want to somehow integrate these blocks into the build as well. But yeah, I'm going to take these, put them in my inventory. We don't need all the saplings and stuff with me right now. And then I'm just going to make some basic stuff. Again, we're just going to do some stairs. How many? I'm not really sure. Slabs. Good bit. That was not enough stairs at all. Wow. There we go. Do you get less stairs in this? You only get 4 stairs. So you get 5 in Java, I thought. Maybe not. I could be completely wrong. But yeah, I'll meet you guys when this is done. So this is the before shot that I'm going to be using. That's just how it looks now. And you know what? It's okay. Okay, it's just what the default villagers use. And you know what? For their needs, it's pretty much good enough. But for us, we got to do it way bigger and we got to do it way better. So for about 5 years, I did house tutorials, base tutorials, underground, mansions, everything you could imagine. That was pretty much my job, and it's also what I did on YouTube. I only recently started doing Let's Plays, so people always ask me to do some really in-depth building, some nice stuff. I'm not going to show you every little thing I'm going to do, but honestly, let me try to share a little bit of knowledge that I've acquired. I'm not a really, really good builder by any means, but I'm good at survival building, I call it. All right, so the first step is going to be shaving off the roof. Now, you guys are probably wondering, Neo, why? Actually, you know what? We're not even going to shave off the roof. I'm just going to explain what I'm doing without doing it. making it harder for myself. All I'm going to do is take a bunch of logs, which we'll have to strip, and I'm going to add some stuff to this build. Now you're saying, Neo, you're going to add some stuff. I'm going to add some other boxes to this build. We don't just want one little like box, right? And you don't want to make a bigger box. Instead of adding boxes, think of these things like little cubes that we're going to add over here. So I'll take some cobblestone, and laying out a foundation is probably the best thing you can do. So we'll have the end of this other box that we're adding to that one. I guess technically a rectangular prism, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to run this over here, and then it'll go back to like, say, right here. Okay. And what is above me? Oh, there's a tree there. We can probably leave the tree there. We'll see. If we have to remove it, we have to remove it. And then this box can go over to, like, say, right there. Okay? So now you'd want to run your foundation from all this. We can figure out a level we actually want it on eventually. And then it's just going to go into that wall right there. So this is going to basically give us another area of the house. But we want something on the back, right? There's a little bit of depth on the back. It's not like a flat box, but I want to add some more to it. So we're going to go over here. We're going to do the same sort of thing. I'm going to have to remove some trees, though, so give me a bit. This is going to take quite a while. We do have that other axe, however, so it's going to be kind of easy. But let me remove these trees real quick. I'm not going to lie. I just accidentally killed a chicken, and I do not know how. Where did the chicken go? Oh, there's the chicken. Rip. All right, well, I've just been waiting here for, I don't know, not very long at all. Just watching these trees decay. And slowly but surely they're decaying. I can always use the iron hoe I have to speed it up a little bit, but we don't have much durability on it, so I'm not going to touch it for now. It looks like almost like an overcast kind of day. I mean, that's like a really big cloud, which is kind of cool. It makes the light really soft, and you know, it's nice to, it's just good lighting. So we're going to add another box to this thing because obviously we don't want it to end right there. And you basically just keep doing the same thing. I think I want to do it on the other side. We may have to add a little bit of dirt, but again, it's okay. It's not really a big deal. So let's just go ahead and for right now, at least make this thing bigger. I'll fill it in under, of course, at some point. But right now, I'm not going to go and get the dirt to stop the build. We'll probably go over a couple more blocks. I don't really think we need to go over too much more. Maybe something like this. And then I will figure out how to make it look better in a little bit here. So we're going to do the same thing, and this part is going to go probably and extend, I think, the house a little bit, because this house is really small. So this main room probably needs to be, actually, I don't want to, I'm thinking. So this wall was connected right there. We'll have to connect it just to make sure it makes sense. Okay, so that one is connected. Good, so we have another little block over there. Let me think and do a little bit of planning. All right, well, that's literally all I've done since you saw me last. I just put this one block down. We're going to build that up. And then this block is going to be probably over here in the corner somewhere. We have a little bit more dirt on us. I didn't even realize it. And I'm going to extend this thing a little bit more just to make it bigger. Because, again, I can't really fit all of this build up here. But I can make it look good from down below. So there's nothing really to worry about there. And then make sure this is in line. And we're going to put it probably like right here. And then we're going to, of course, build it up. And then we'll go over here and we'll do a final little support. Again, I'm just putting the supports on like the corners of the rectangles that I'm building. I'm just going to put these over here. And of course, it's not going to be like a giant base by any means. But you can see once I fill all this in, it is going to be a lot bigger. And not everything's on the same level. So like this wall is on a different level than this wall. And this wall is the same way. So we just got to strip these, of course. I'm not sure. I've never really used strip logs when I build in Minecraft. I really have never used them. So it's kind of a fun thing to try out just to see if they look a little bit better. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them, but I'm sure once I'm done with this build, I will figure it out. Now, height is another thing. We don't want the roof at the same height everywhere. So this roof is going to be a little bit higher up. And we may want to put something in the corner like right here too, just because it's going to give the build a little bit of a better look. I'm not going to do these logs like one block out or anything. I think I'm just going to keep them like this. And then these are all the same height, so we can go ahead and just strip them. Okay. And then this is the same sort of thing. We're going to make sure this one is up to the right height. Okay. I'm not very good at parkour yet on Bedrock, but I'll get better at it. And then we'll do this one block up so that it's not the same height. You know what? This could be like a tower sort of deal. We could make this one. Hold on. up to there maybe. Ooh, this space is going to be nice. Okay, and then we can maybe have a balcony somewhere. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's just strip all of these. Then we're going to fill in some of the wall. Now, I'm not sure if I'll have enough cobblestone for this. If I don't, it's okay. But let's at least get some of the walls filled in so we can grab some of the stuff I brought with us. And I brought with us from our house that's like we're actually at right now. So I don't even know why it's like that. Why has it got to be like that, huh? So this wall is going to go up. I don't know how many blocks. We'll just do it like this for now until we figure out the roof. Because I may end up changing the roof design that they're using a tiny, tiny bit. I need to figure out how I can farm vines. So that may be something fun that we can do in a second. I keep forgetting I'm not on my hardcore world where I have protection 4 on everything. I cannot keep falling like that and just expecting to be okay. Because it's really not going to work. But look at that sunset. A nice hard day's work behind us. And soon we will finish this. Look how pink it looks. Like a real sunset. I guess I could walk over here and then just kind of and not even take fall damage. But you know what? Or I could have just done, oh, look at that. You see, parts of the cobblestone technically stick up a little bit further. That's why the lighting will kind of catch the sides of blocks. You know, think about a piece of cobblestone. It's going to be kind of, I don't know. But yeah, this is a good example of what I fixed. So you can see right now, and like before you would not have been able to see like literally at all. Yes, I know it's like very dark, but can you tell that you can see a little bit better? I really do need this feedback. So for those of you who choose to give me the feedback in the comments, thank you so much because I really do need it. I'm not a perfect creator. I try my best to be for you guys. You know, obviously I can't do everything correct all the time because I don't know. I messed up the lighting, but see, you guys can still see now. I'm going to put a few torches in here for right now. I don't know of the exact way I'm going to put them, but for right now, we're just going to do it like this. We'll put the bed down and we are going to lay our head to rest. All right. I need to get some vines. Okay. Before we can continue any of this, we really, really need to get some vines. So I'm going to try my best to find some vines. Now I don't know. I know we spawned in a jungle, right? But I don't know how far away that was. I know how to farm them, but not how to... Oh, we can literally see the... Sometimes, guys, sometimes our brains are just... I guess I probably should have looked around a little bit. I keep forgetting I'm on Bedrock, right? And my render distance is like probably quadruple what it is on Java. So it looks beautiful. I cannot believe that my computer is capable of doing this. I really can't. How it does it, I guess, is through upscale. You guys don't care. Okay, I'll beat you in the jungle. Okay, well, we have arrived at the edge of the jungle. I still can't believe I could see this from my house. And I was like, how are we going to get over here? Oh, I was going to say I didn't bring any iron with us, but look, we can make another iron block. It's okay. So we have the shears. Now we can just grab a couple of vines, put them on something, and that way we can make mossy cobblestone. Oh, okay. I was like, what is going on? Why is it not giving me the vine? Okay, so you just get one per... Wait, so how do you farm it? I guess you just have to let it like spread, but it doesn't spread to the side. I don't know how it works. Maybe we can break them from the bottom up. Oh, I was only getting one because I was breaking the rest of them without actually breaking them. Wow, I'm really smart. Otherwise, they just always drop them. Okay, so yeah, they're really easy to mine. So I'm going to get a ton of vines real quick, and then I will start a farm for them because I don't want to really wait on them. I want to get enough that I can use right now because we don't need a ton, but there is a good bit of mossy cobblestone in that sort of block choice that they use. You know, obviously it's an abandoned village, so that's why it has the mossy. But yeah, let me get a little bit more. Doesn't it look cool in here? It's just really nice, I think. Really quaint. Beautiful. And look, we found a panda, but I grabbed all of the stuff I'm going to need. But look at that. Well, hello, panda. How are you doing? Okay, no noises from him, so he doesn't want to talk right now. But yeah, I'll meet you guys back at the base. We got like 2 stacks of vines, which is more than okay. I'm going to start a little tiny farm, and then we're going to make some mossy cobble and get the build rolling. And since I do have a little bit of dirt, I'm going to try to fill in this a little bit. I'm going to do it off camera, though, so give me a second, and then we will build those vine farms. Okay, so not that many. Okay, the chicken's going to go in there, I guess, for now. Maybe we'll get annoyed and remove the chicken whenever they start making a ton of noise. But that's all filled in. We'll make it look good eventually. Maybe we can have a nice little underground area in our base right there. That could be kind of cool. Doing multi-floored stuff. But yeah, I'm going to make some cobblestone walls for this little farm we're going to do. We're going to have to farm some cobblestone before we do more as well. So we'll figure it out, though. And then we're going to use this. And then we're just going to do a nice little kind of unique-ish. I don't know. You'll see. Let's just find a good area to do this. Again, just to farm a little bit of vine. I think it's kind of cool. You never really farm vine all that much. So we'll do them, I don't know how many blocks tall. Maybe like, because I want to be able to reach the top. And I think that should be good. Then we're going to top it with this. And then this. And then we'll plant the vines there and let them fall down. And then we're just going to build a bunch of these little posts. And not the most efficient or the quickest way to do it, but probably the best looking way to do it in comparison with how you could. And I don't know. I think it'll look kind of cool, I guess. It's not like that. Ooh, actually. Oh, wait. I should break that. Okay. We'll break it with my hand because it's okay. We're going to put little pillars out like this. And then we can grow it. And then we get a vine right here, 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 and then here. And then they should grow into the corners right there because I don't think you can do that by hand. Yeah, they should grow in, I think. And if they don't, it's okay. But we can just try that to grow a little bit of vine for now. So let me repeat a bunch of these. Just thought I'd share the sunset for a second with you. Looks pretty neat. We'll just say pretty neat. All right, and we'll just finish up the last one on camera here. So again, we're not going to need like a ton of vines, but I figure it's kind of a nice way to at least get a little bit of vine farming done. I don't know if it's going to connect on the inside. If it doesn't, then I'll have to revamp this, but I feel like it would grow over to the side and then connect. But at least that's how it is, like kind of in the jungle. No, maybe it's like that. So I don't think actually a vine can grow right there, which makes this design kind of weird. So maybe I shouldn't have done it like this, but you know what? It'll still look okay. I guess it's kind of a weird way to do it. Maybe we could put some vines like right here and just use this for temporary farming space. That would probably be a little bit better. Honestly, this would be a much more efficient way to do it, but it doesn't look as good, I guess. But I could probably build a nice looking one. Okay, well, we'll just do it like that for now and just let those grow. Let's make a little bit of mossy cobble. If I'm not mistaken, it's just vines and cobblestone. Okay, good. And then we have 11 to work with, but we have no more cobblestone to work with. So we really are going to have to go and get some cobble before we can do any more here. But it's a good place to end the episode. I'm sorry, but we will finish our new base in tomorrow's RTX survival episode. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. That was bothering me too. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you watched all of it and you want to see more, again, please do hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. You can also join my Discord server down in the first pinned comment from me. There's a link to my Discord server in the pinned comment that I post on every video. And you can just click on that and join my Discord server. And I have a channel on there called Suggestions where you guys can send in your suggestions that I use for this series and my hardcore one. So if you have any ideas, tips and tricks, anything like that, that's a good way to make sure I read it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow when we finish the base. Bye.